Another week, another dinosaur species profile for Jurassic World Evolution. Not the most exciting choice again this week, I'm afraid, as we are shown the Stegosaurus. Let's have a look.
Extracting species profile. Stegosaurus is a genus of thyreophorian dinosaur. They were large, heavily built, herbivorous quadrupeds with a distinctive combination of broad, upright armor plates and a tail tipped with spikes.
Now, I don't want to insult those who love the Stegosaurus. It's my sister's favourite dinosaur. But I do feel like we're being shown some of the more mundane dinosaurs as we're still so far out from the release of the actual game. If the game comes out in June to time with the film, then there's still 20 or so weeks left of these profiles respectively, and it probably doesn't make sense to start showing off a bunch of new dinosaurs until closer to the release date. Ceratosaurus is by far the most popular profile they've shown so far, and I guess it'll be like that for at least one more week. That said, mixing up the pack a bit more rather than giving us two medium-sized, somewhat armoured herbivores in a row would probably keep the hype train moving along a little faster. Now, that's not to say this isn't a lovely Stegosaurus. The walking animation and call animation is as good as we've come to expect from Frontier, and it does still genuinely feel like you can see the underlying muscles move and shift to heave this large dinosaur forwards. Even the plates on top wobble realistically side to side, staying straight but flailing as the momentum shifts underneath them. The spinal ridge is fairly pronounced, and you can make out this sort of indentation of muscle in the side of the creature. It gives it a slightly odd shape, and the subtle scales seem to glimmer and sort of catch the sun individually. All in all, a lovely if somewhat dull creature. Sorry Stego fans, it's just not my favourite. This is of course the Jurassic World variation of the Stegosaurus. That means that it lacks the higher tail of its The Lost World counterpart and instead features a fairly dramatic downward drooping at the base. Now, it is possible there's an in-universe explanation for this change somewhere that we haven't seen yet, but maybe Dr. Wu was just bored and he was in a droopy mood. We've all been there, folks. That part of the profile is followed up by two other little videos, one with the Stegosaurus in the rain, which we have seen before, and another which I believe is brand new. Now, I may be mistaken there, but for the sake of this video, let's pretend I'm not and we'll talk about it anyway. The video showcases a couple more things. It showcases the lovely patterning in the back plates really well as the sun sort of catches them. They really resemble a tiger's eye gemstone in both coloration and design, and it also shows just how much that tail swings as the dinosaur walks. And we also get a glimpse of a cheeky Edmontosaurus just at the end. Ignoring the dinosaurs though, it also shows us something else, a feeding mechanism. Perching upon a high pole is a basket of leafy greens. Obviously not suitable for a Stegosaurus or Edmontosaurus, this is clearly a sauropod feeding mechanism, designed to let them graze naturally as they would in reality, a far cry from the one-size-fits-all approach of JPOG. There's also something else behind the Stegosaurus that is pretty difficult to make out. It could be a ground-based feeding mechanism, it could be a viewing chamber like the ones from JPOG, it could be a unicorn orgy for all I can tell, quite frankly. But it's nice that even in these somewhat simpler videos, we're getting glimpses of other dinosaurs and other gameplay mechanics. We'll be back next week for another dino profile. Hopefully we get something a little bit more exciting. Until then, subscribe for lots more Jurassic World Evolution news and speculation, and I'll see you all then. Cheers, much love, and as always, bye bye. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider smashing that like button down below, it really helps me out, and also hitting the subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with brand new videos about dinosaurs, animals, aliens, and everything else we do here on the BestInSlot channel. All of you who have subscribed so far, that's awesome. Make sure you hit that little bell icon, I'll highlight now, otherwise you may actually miss out on the content anyway because YouTube is silly. Thank you guys so much, much love.